louder.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened...
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that. What are you playing at?
Glacius! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Accio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Aloha Mora. Accio! Depulso! Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It warms my heart to see your interest
Revelio.
in technology, dare I say, blossom.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the... You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's...
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot.
I know. You should have seen his face when that... I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were in... It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing...
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him as...
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks. Oh, clever, clever man. I'd know. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that... Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf... He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healer.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a...
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is...
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does. He's no idea the harm he could do. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio. Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing for... I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ran. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse Sebastian cannot take away my pain.
I'll do my best. I can promise this.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my... I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than... I miss my sister. And come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realise. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Confringo!
How much longer are we expected to dig through this?
Revelio!
Unrock knows what he's doing. It's an honour to be a part of it. Our only good wizard is a dead Rather unwise coming back this way.
Flipendo! Descendo! Descendo!
I know I heard that is Ringo!
Stupid one. Why don't you come up here? You are postponing the inevitable. Let's get it.
What are you doing?
Accio! Descendo! Stupefy!
You've made your last mistake.
Depulso! Accio!
No!
Flipendo!
Nice stone by.
Accio!
Send it.
Repende! Descendo!
I won't rest.
Accio! Depulso!
Little moon calf.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards... She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically... Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be... They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to... Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help...
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio!
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Revelio! Confringo! Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio! Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me like it was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name...
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both... You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look. Lumos.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Lumos.
Confringo!
Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel...
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient... I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbottom Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Revelio. Professor?
Your curiosity is understandable. Unspeakables work in...
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying, and to dwell on such matters, is a way... At this point, no magic Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well...
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time...
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret... Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to... I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold...
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous is
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast, I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still...
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to...
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it? It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring...
Revelio.
Stargazing as long as I could.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Incendio! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Professor Shah.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who... But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, we ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvas.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is... Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with...
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class.
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up... For centuries, wizards made use of the... Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the...
Thank you, Professor. I look forward...
I am glad to hear it. Should...
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe...
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by... Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that
No need to convince me. Let's go.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead.
Revelio.
Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having
Lumos.
a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then. Revelio.
It's not that creepy out here at night. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Lumos. Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned.
Oh, of course. It's just not as confronting as I expected.
Our meet.
Oh, certainly.
Why are you so fascinated with Star?
I suppose because there is so much... I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but they are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact...
Where precisely?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it...
Actually, that's all...
Oh, very well then.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Our meet.
Oh,
Where precise? Actually.
Oh. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about? You should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far star. And your contribution was invaluable.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook. Anyway, glad our adventure... Incredible!
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Revelio.
pleased to be included.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain...
Lassie, what's going on? Why?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow... I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here.
can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to them?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in late.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can... It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do it.
I'll help you find the letter, Nat.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate. I do not see any guards, but we should still try.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio.
Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be...
Revelio.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. This time is stronger than I had thought. They do not want anyone getting in.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Revelio.
I do have a knack.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
If I wanted this to have a permanent bank.
Revelio.
Nothing approaching in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Take the fun.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Someone's going to regret trespassing. One in Berlin. I heard something.
Oh, this is a fast way to get there.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Flipendo! Propulso! Accio! Descendo!
Oh, I'm gonna eat your face.
Revelio! Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save them from these barbarians. Descendo! Revelio. 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 I-Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mora.
Hurry.
That's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
From the castle! This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was none.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I pressed onwards regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Hallow. We need to speak with him.
Revelio.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for...
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed you?
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my...
He must be around here somewhere. When?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your...
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered... I begged him to leave it alone, but he...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Pickle.
Revelio.
We will bring Archie home.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Revelio. What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against
Revelio.
that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Revelio.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Descendo! Potato! Stupid! Stupid one!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio?
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Arrest the momentum. Revelio.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Arrest the momentum.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways. In other ways, it seems like it was wonderful.
Arrest the momentum.
I see him so clearly.
You must listen.
Arrest the
My
momentum.
father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Arrest the momentum. Accio. Arrest the momentum. Revelio. Arrest the momentum. Revelio.
How likely? Be as a shadow.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie.
Trafficus totalis.
Beyond that, there can be no mistakes.
Revelio.
Why bring the lad back here?
Trafficus totalis.
They deserved.
Revelio.
Did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. I understand.
Revelio. Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have...
Totalis.
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Accio. Descender. Depart. Stupefy. Accio. Descender. What have you?
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Help! Can someone help me? Is anybody there?
Revelio.
Help!
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my...
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't...
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a power. The last thing we need is that monster.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your...
Thank you. And thank you. I can never repay the two of you.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickel. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickel's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptoriums.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Revelio.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what... Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other...
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about some...
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better...
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of... In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar's... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued...
I see what you've done here. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Incendio.
Grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you.
Confringo.
Opening the entrance has something to do with
Incendio.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Revelio.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better
Confringo.
than 2. Simple mathematics. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that.
Aloha Mora. Incendio. Aloha Mora.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Lumos.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Reparo. Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Revelio.
Must be the voice I hear.
Lumos.
The voice is ancient. Sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a... I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to...
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager... I'm hoping you're having second...
Believe me, I am having thoughts.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark art. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Incendio.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at
Lumos.
each gate for clues.
Confringo. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
Revelio.
So surprised.
Incendio. Lumos.
Salazar Slytherin.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
But you got to it first. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
Perhaps symbols on another gate will match the giant.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Incendio. Part I'm aware. Lumos.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Revelio. Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Confringo. Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
The gate!
I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you.
Good. Work. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined...
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no...
Should have known he would have told you. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had... That spells the reason I have no family left. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Protego!
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciat.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to...
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents and great... But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you,
Revelio.
I never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now,
Revelio.
never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio. Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should. Accio.
Can't hold my breath.
Revelio.
I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that?
me. My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
Revelio.
Forgetting anything?
Oh, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance? Don't you never ask. What
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio. Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need... as Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item and perhaps help an old...
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Oh, thank you. Please let...
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Revelio. Accio. Debolso. Confringo. Protego.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision.
Confringo.
You dead! Oh, God, stupid.
Revelio.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Accio. Debolso. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. 8 legs is simply too many.
Revelio. Confringo.
Tobbs's master is awful.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal.
Revelio.
To let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Revelio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Christ. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Confringo. That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo! Revelio.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. 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 Revelio. Confringo.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Confringo.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio. No need to race now, my friend. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Incendio. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave...
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but...
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to... Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise it...
I'm truly sorry about your friend.
Thank you. You are very... Deke could use some time alone to...
Nothing to identify. For now, at least.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I should think a house elf.
Pardon me? Might I...
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my but I only want to help.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, a cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous grease. But I've run out of the key. Boobachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however.
What precisely are boobachubas?
Disgusting things, really. Covered in They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own.
How on earth did you discover that
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make... I suspected that if pure boobachuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abomination.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself. I only need a few boobachubas, but they grow... Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for boobachubas.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those boobachubas? Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio. Revelio.
Protego! Incendio! Confringo! Are you even trying? Confringo!
Protego!
Incendio! Incendio! Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Protego! Stupefy!
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Crucial. Stupefy. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Crucial. Potato. Incendio. Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Confringo. Crucial. Defender.
Before we forget about that goblin double. Slippery little
Potato. Stupefy. Compulso. Accio. Revelio.
Shut. You know where to hide.
Sendo. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Saccharissa, I found the boot.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Of course. Happy to have found them.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. No, don't know who should be more grateful. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit. I tried to fight back, but I was...
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Oh, my poor Biscuit.
Why do you suppose the poachers took this?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for who knows what they'll do to her. She could be flogged, skinned.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet.
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought... Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkine was as... If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if...
What are you up to now?
Revelio! Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. The beasts around here, Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Accio! Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Accio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued...
You have? Oh, is she hurt?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed...
Oh, perish the thought. I cannot wait to get her home.
I'm glad she's safe now.
Oh, that is a great... Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My one... As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
We've got dark wizards these days that make Embark.
Don't be asking for favours, Alex.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Mother's rolling in her grave.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty. Ah, she's robbed almost everyone.
I'm not sure.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running up. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban to...
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she...
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always just...
Are you sure Catherine is...
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated. But she was the only one who...
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. It's... Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio! A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Revelio. Patricus totalis.
Break someone. No!
Potato! Stupid one. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio. Patricus totalis. Revelio. 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 A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.